Hello there and welcome to session 5, your backyard buddy. There are 16 sessions in the series of MLM101 Mentoring. This is Sandi Burgess. The backyard buddy is another important factor, so let's get right into it. Mission possible. You've heard of mission impossible. Let's talk about mission possible. Work your backyard first. It's easier to support. Long distance takes experience and actually money, takes travel to support it. So start the backyard first and start with your top 10, your board of directors, as they say. These are your best contacts. And of course, make sure you're three-waying with your sponsor on those top 10. But mission possible, what is it? Work your backyard first. What is your warm market? What is your cold market? Your warm market are people you know, people who trust you, friends, family, and acquaintances. And of course, you use that memory jogger to jog your memory of who you actually know, because you forget most of the people you know. Cold market are people you don't know. You have to build trust and you have to warm up your cold market to work it. So I would avoid it right now. Go for your warm market. Focus on income generating activity every single day. This is daily, results driven, intentional, focused business building versus busy work. Okay, income generating activity is crucial. It's the only way you're going to build an income. There is no substitution for hard work. Thomas A. Edison. In the beginning, you work so hard for very little results. But what happens is once you build it, you work very little for a ton of money. So focus on income generating activity daily. Make sure it's results driven, that you're intentionally building the business and you're focused. What is busy work? It's shuffling papers, organizing, gossiping, anything but generating new business. So don't throw that clock into the garbage can. It's a waste of time. Don't waste your day. Engage. I love that work. You got to make a list. You got to make contact, and you've got to use the 4-step system and follow up. Those are the simple points to engaging. Make the list, make the contact, use the 4-step system, and follow up. If I were to say, you know what, there are 4 things you have to do. It is those things. These are them. Make the list, make the contact, use the 4-step system, and follow up. It's that simple. Don't complicate it. Engage, meaning to expect results. And posture confidence and borrow belief. When you're talking to people, don't be hesitant. That's why you use your sponsor on a 3-way call. You've just got to expect results. You know, that's why you need to read books like Go for No and Go Pro. Go for No is great because it changes the whole way you think about the word no. And if you get 10 no's in a day, you might get 2 yeses. That's awesome. So expect results, posture that confidence, and borrow belief on the opportunity, the product, and in yourself. Time is money. Remember that you're valuable. Your time is valuable. I always look at it like this. You know what? You've got so much time to do this business in a day. Make the most of it. It's 1 hour, make it a power hour. Inspiration versus desperation just means you come from inspiration versus desperation. Inspire people to do what you do with education and understanding, and not desperation that you got to make the rent check, okay? Some of that desperation can be solved if you just retail a little bit of product. Stenopad. I've used this forever, for years. This is the one from my desk. You just put your top of it, date and the day, and on the right side, I always draw a line down the middle, is everything that you've got to get done, like the busy work. You'll see there, scriptures, kitchen, bed, laundry, walk, gym, store, the things I need to pick up the store. The left are income generating activities that you did during that day. Up the top, October 7th on Monday. Okay, it's a daily accountability. You'll see there that I did a leaders call at 6 p.m. I have mentoring. I spoke with Mary. I left a message for Jamie, left a message for Dennis, 3-way with Mary's person, Alice. And then I had to write the fast start training. So all those things are income generating activities that were logged into this simple secretarial steno pad. I love it. It can go with you anywhere because it gives you that daily accountability, and it may be an eye opener for all of you to see what you actually didn't accomplish for the day. Utilize this for a week and let me know how it works for you, because I love it. I do not start my day without it. In fact, I usually write the right side of things to do the night before, and I just kind of check those off quickly, and then I get right into income generating activity. The goal is to have more on the left side than you have on the right side. Can you make that a goal, please? Okay, great. Income generating activity continues on with engaging your sponsor immediately. There's what's called a game plan interviews, where you meet with your sponsor and they go over things with you. They use that 48-hour checklist that's here at burgessbiz.com. And together you call your top 10. We keep talking about that, and you book your launch. Don't do the launch by yourself. Have your sponsor with you. So when you're engaging your sponsor immediately for income generating activity. That Prospect 100 list is an ongoing project. Use the memory jogger. We keep saying the same thing over and over again, but so many people forget half the people they know. Start the tracking sheet while you're excited. Do jumping jacks, rocky music, whatever it takes to write names and numbers as fast as you can, and then individually put them on a prospecting worksheet. You're always looking for leaders, guys, always adding to your list and saying the phrase over to the right, the next one's even better. If you land a good one, sponsor, enroll a good one, say the next one's even better, and have that kind of attitude. But always be on the lookout for good people that are awesome. They'd be great in the business. They're ambitious. They're involved. They're busy. These are not lazy people. Those are the people you want in your business. Ambitious, involved, and busy. Find your buddy. We talked about working your backyard first. Together you can explode the area. This is so much fun to do, and it's so important. Find someone just like you to run with, celebrate success with, and accountability. Report to each other every morning. Once you start building that business, it starts to explode, then you need to help them get their backyard buddy. And you need another one. It's a matter of finding someone to work with. There's an attendance promotion protocol. So many people say they don't have good attendance. Well, there's a way you can do it. Here it is. 1 week before the event, whether it's a home meeting, party, anything you want to have, a mixer, 1 week before, you give a heads up phone call, not a text, not an email, a heads up, pick up the phone, telephone call, old school, call them, telephone call. Then a follow-up email after you've spoken to them. The second day, 2 days before, a reminder call, not an email or a text, call, and ask them for a favor. Can you bring some ice? Or I need a couple more chairs. Do you have any folding chairs? So you're asking for a favor. The day of, a reminder email, okay? 1 hour before, not before this, 1 hour before, a text reminder, just something like this. I'm so excited you're coming and you're going to bring those chairs. It's just a little reminder. I can't wait to see you. So, seems complicated, guys. But boy, if you want the attendance, you need to do it. So 1 week before, heads up call, follow-up email. 2 days before, a call, favor, bring ice. A day of, reminder email. 1 hour before, a text reminder. Do it, and you will see your attendance explode. And team it up with your backyard buddy. You can launch that business together, hold in-home mixers and meetings, and keep them fun, fast-paced, and productive, and be creative. I love teaming up. It makes it so much more fun. I'm going to give you some ideas here that I've come across over the years. For in-home mixer ideas, I love the word in-home mixers versus an in-home meeting or whatever, but I like to call mixers. Okay, this is what's called Muffins for Mom. This was someone in Pennsylvania, actually, that shared this with me. And they had this about 11 o'clock while they're picking their kindergartners up. And they brought muffins and just said, we're having a Muffins for Mom meeting. It's only about 30 minutes. We'd love you to come. And they actually talked the business while they're munching on muffins. Okay, so think of ways you can utilize that. Healthy holidays. Boy, holidays are coming up, and it's always nice to have healthy holidays. Come for soup. We've got healthy holidays going on. I've got a pot of soup, and I want to share with you what we got going on with the business. Smoothie party. Come over. We're going to blend some smoothies. I've got great recipes I want to tell you about the business. Back to school break. You need a break. All your kids are getting back to school. You've been shopping. You've had the summer with all of them. Come over and have a break here. I want to show you the business I've gotten involved with. This is the potluck get skinny party. I want you to bring something that you feel is real healthy. And we're going to have potluck get skinny party. Backyard biz barbecue. I've done these quite a bit. They've been very successful. Come over and we're going to have a barbecue in the backyard and talk about the business. And then you can always do a follow-up email. Phone fear. Get over it by using the tools. Possible fears, rejection. You're doing what? Or that you're not being taken seriously. Okay, these are just fears. You got to get over them. And you get over it by just doing and using the tools. Use your sponsor and the system, guys. Biz building energy. We don't all wake up in the morning with that biz building energy. You got to pump yourself up. You got to smile, maybe in the mirror. You got to talk to yourself. In fact, say out loud, I'm cooking. And celebrate your successes, meaning those little successes. Maybe you call 3 people with no's, but one said, oh my gosh, I'm interested. Yes, celebrate that. Do a happy dance around the house. Do something. You get them sponsored in and they purchase a big kit. Then go buy you something. Celebrate that success. But you've got to create biz building energy. It just doesn't happen naturally. Share your why and your passion. Your job, folks, is to transfer that passion you have for the business to your prospect that's sitting in front of you. It's all about educating them and getting them to understand. You got to listen. You got to ask questions. You got to use that FORM. What was it? Family, occupation, recreation, and message. Okay, the 4-step system, and here's the form. Let's go into the form first. Family, occupation, recreation, message. So important. It's the core of communication. It's FORM. Tell me about your family. Okay. What do you do for a living? Do you like that? How many hours are you working? Do you ever have time for fun? What fun things do you like to do? And then you deliver the message. You're not going to know the message unless you ask those questions and get to know them a little bit. And then, of course, later on, you need to keep them motivated. So it's nice to have a file on the person you're sponsoring so that you absolutely know how to motivate them. Next is one of my favorite words in the English language in this business, because next step, or next one's even better. When I'm working with people and I'm on the phones and someone's kind of negative, I just look at the sign on my bulletin board that says next, so that I don't get discouraged. Okay. Or if I get them involved and enrolled in the business, the next step for you is, the Thursday training, the Tuesday testimonial, lifestyle call, or you get a good one, you're excited, then go, the next one's even better, to yourself. Don't say that to the person you just sponsored. But this word next needs to be really ingrained in what you're doing. Action assignments for tonight are: engage with your sponsor, call first 10 together, officially launch your business, do the field training, which is 2-on-1, so 3-way calls, find your backyard buddy, team up and launch together, run together, have fun together, and focus on income generating activity. Just take action. Last and final thoughts from Albert Schweitzer. In everyone's life at some time, our inner fire goes out. It is then burst into flame by an encounter with another human being. We should all be thankful for those people who rekindle that inner spirit. That's the backyard buddy. Get a friend out there, work with a friend, and move things forward fast and furious in a frenzy. Thank you for listening. Go on to the next session.